And
What number?
You were just telling me that you...
What number, man?
Number 16, maybe 13? 16.
No, it cannot be 13.
It's 16. I just did it.
You
16.
Did it, you said 13.
So, you were telling me that we were talking about chivalry.
Chivalry.
On one of our Masters Mindset podcasts, Technique of the Week expert, Master.
And I found the word in Portuguese.
Yes.
Which I felt so dumb because I couldn't remember. So the name of the word is cavalheirismo.
I've been practicing.
You get the lady, you get your wife, open the door at the car, make all that thing.
Chivalry. Cavalheirismo.
Oh shit, Pete. Cavalheirismo.
Cavalheirismo.
Yeah, there you did.
Cavalheirismo. Oh, did I hit it? Cavalheirismo.
It's hard to say this for me. Let me say quick. Cavalheirismo.
There
we go. Better.
I just
You're going to say quick. Cavalheirismo.
You have a Boston accent. A Portuguese Boston accent?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have. I just have a Brazilian accent.
No, you've taken on
You serious?
Boston accent in your Portuguese accent.
You made me feel great. You might get another stripe today. You make me feel so good.
Man, I'm going to be a coral belt.
You're going to be a coral belt really soon. Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, you do. We do this thing like pocket car and Mavineyard. That's a real Boston accent.
Park a car in Mavineyard. Park a car.
Sometimes you drop your
Park a
R's.
car, Mavineyard.
Yeah, when you're talking
Do I?
Sometimes we'll be having a conversation and you just all of a sudden have this Boston accent.
Do you know what I hate when I call you and you don't understand me on the phone? Because what I do is sometimes I call you and I think I'm speaking very well. I'm like, what? I know how to speak English. I'm fine. Then I call you on the Bluetooth on the car.
Yeah.
Or I call you on a speakerphone.
I hate that shit.
Man, halfway down on the conversation, I start to man, he's not understanding shit. And I know you're not, but you don't want to tell me. So you play for sure, yep, for sure. And then what I do is I take off the speaker, I put on my phone, it's like, and of course, you are a very nice guy. You're like, oh, that now is much better.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Thanks, Peter.
Peter.
The past 5 minutes. And then so we go over that whole thing. Peter, BJJ Weekly.
See, that was
another
Boston
technique.
accent. Peter.
Oh, that it is?
Pretty good.
I'll call Pete. Pete, that's not a BJJ Weekly.
Issue
number 16.
16 and
another defense.
This issue is probably playing just before camp or right around camp.
Wow.
And at this point,
I keep forgetting it's like a month away from camp.
Yeah, this will play.
That's crazy.
So our immersion camp in Maine, which is freaking awesome.
Awesome. What number? 6?
6 or 7?
6. I think it's the 6. Last year was 5. No.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's our 6th year. Anyways, we
Do
rent
you remember
out.
Chloe did that logo last year?
Yeah, my daughter did.
Was pretty cool, huh?
She did a good job.
It was pretty cool. You got a talented daughter. Very talented. It's awesome. Yeah, so.
It's coming up.
Registration?
Get registered last minute if you haven't, and come up and enjoy Maine's beautiful lakes and mountains and jiu-jitsu and lots of food and chocolate milk.
And
cachaça.
And cachaça.
Cachaça.
No, cachaça.
Cachaça.
There we go. Hey, by the way, grand opening, new factory. 23rd.
August 23rd.
Right on the break. Right?
Yep, August 23rd. And that'll be in between the 2 sessions, and hopefully we'll have some pretty important folks here supporting what we're doing with bringing back manufacturing.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. That's awesome.
So we were doing this before it was cool.
Way before it was cool. Pete, how you feel about this moving?
The move here to this factory?
No, moving to Brazil. Of course, man. How you feel? Like, my question is, how excited and how scared? Or not scared at all?
Not scared at all. No.
That's the answer. Love it. How excited, Pete? What do you think?
Oh, I'm so excited. We have some really incredible things happening because of the risk that we took 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, like, man, we've been through the ringer. Like, we've rescued these looms and sewing machines. We've refurbished them and got everything back and running. And we weave our own proprietary textiles. And, you
Always
know,
developing
it's just,
new products.
yeah,
Right?
like
Always developing
just-
the best ones.
you know, it's just incredible. It's incredible. And we've been getting a lot of interest lately from some very large brands, like not jiu-jitsu brands, other brands. So that'll be interesting
That should
to
be
see where that
interesting,
goes.
Yep.
But yeah, 20,000 square feet of gi manufacturing madness.
Ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
5 years ago, everybody told you that we were nuts. It was impossible.
Oh, impossible.
Remember that?
I love
It's
hearing that.
impossible.
I love hearing
You
that.
can't do that. It's
No,
impossible.
it's impossible.
What do you tell to these people now?
I don't say anything. I just let it
Send a
speak.
gi on the mail.
Yeah, no, they see.
Right?
Let it speak for itself. I always like, my son's 14 and he's a pretty good little athlete. And I tell Keegan, you don't have to talk about yourself.
De La Riva told me this when I was a blue belt.
You don't have to talk about yourself. There's no reason to. If you go out there, you do your job, you work hard, things are going to happen. Let other people do
Let
the
other
talking
people
for
do
you.
the talk.
So
Let the advertising.
I always like keep my mouth shut when it comes to negativity. I don't care what our, of course we're talking about BJJ Weekly, but I'm on a diatribe now. I don't give a shit what my competitors are doing. I don't look at what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing.
And I know that for a fact.
And
You don't
it's
even know
just-
their page.
I
I
have no idea. It doesn't matter because we're changing the game across the board. So
That's funny. That's awesome, Pete.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's unbelievable. If all the right people involved too. How I feel is this: the origin. I mean, it's BJJ Weekly, but anyway, I gotta talk about origin too. The family keep growing.
Yeah.
And growing strong. Growing stronger and stronger and stronger.
we've got a new partner,
We got a new partner.
a really awesome one,
Awesome one.
Jocko Willing.
Oh, you announced it? Oh yeah, that's.
I would
gonna
think
be, that's
at-
we got enough time.
I would think it's okay to announce that.
If not, it's announced anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Jocko, sorry about it.
Yep, exactly.
And he might come to
He should be at the camp.
at the camp.
Yep.
Can't wait to meet him.
I'm going to say will be at the camp because last night on the phone he told me 99% sure. So,
99?
99.
Oh, that's big. That's
So,
big. That's cool. So,
to the technique.
back to the technique. Got a surprise for you.
Okay.
That's yours technique. You gonna explain us about it.
Wow.
You taught me this one, so
You're
you
mixing
tell
it
me.
up.
You taught me. And I showed.
Okay.
Do you know how I am?
I
I
know.
like to give you credit.
So
You showed me this one.
I'll tell you where I got this initially from it was BJJ Weekly, first year 2010,
Wow.
7 years ago.
Holy cow.
And we're up at Marcelo Garcia's, and we did this thing. We used to do this rolling reflections, which we really should do again.
Yeah, that was
It's
very
different
cool.
when you're a purple belt 7 years ago rolling with black belts. It's different
Mm-hmm.
when you're a black belt rolling with black belts.
You should,
I don't
Pete.
know.
You
Yeah.
should. You should. I
So-
don't know if you're gonna have time to, but
Yeah, probably not, but maybe we can find somebody to do it. So after the roll, Marcelo, he was doing this escape, and he showed me the details of the escape,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming that's what we have here, right? This is the move you're talking about.
of course,
Okay.
of course, it's always that one that I love it.
So there's two
I
things.
just added that detail, just to let you know before you get going.
Okay.
I added that detail that I throw the arm over.
Okay. Gotcha. So, first thing you're doing is, like the deco you've always said to me, if they control your head,
Control your body.
they control your body. So that's why we were talking about once cauliflower ear. I don't have cauliflower ear. Of course, I get rubbed on and all that stuff, but man, I'm always stripping the grips off my lapel. So if they control your head, they control your body. So that's the first head, they control your body. So that's the first thing we're going to take care of here. You've got your hands, and I haven't watched this technique.
No, at all.
It was just going to be interesting. So your hands are
I didn't want to
inside.
make a little surprise.
This
I'm
is
sorry,
cool,
I'm
this is
sorry,
cool.
Pete. I think it would be cool.
Hands are inside, and Jeremy does have a deep grip on you, and you did a nice stretch here, and beautiful. I like that. No, so that's your technique.
No. The first detail was the one that I added to make easier to grab that elbow because everyone knew.
So you bring your arm
everyone now
around?
knows my defense.
Right.
Everyone knows I
the
love
break.
my defense, the defense that you taught me, and I love it. It's the one that I use. But what happened is nobody was allowing me grab the elbow anymore. So what I started doing, I started to throwing my elbow over his arm to bother his arm. Makes sense?
That.
So this way, when he tried to move that arm over mine, give me time to grab to frame his arm. And remember, when you taught me this technique, you told me how important it was to have that frame inside there.
Yeah.
So gives you time to grab the elbow.
Exactly.
So that's what I did.
Except you changed it for the better.
I didn't change for the better. The technique was already very good.
The idea is to get his arm washed off your head. Mm-hmm. And so you've created an X with your arm extended, and you're going to go to a good leverage point here, which is usually right behind the elbow, but not on the top side because the joint is free. Mm-hmm. But just below, you now have the joint, right? People, I think that's important for people to understand is when you're on the top side of the elbow, the shoulder side, the person's joint is still free to move. Yep. But when you're below it, you control the elbow joint, right? Little detail, but that's why it's a master's mindset.
That works a lot, yeah.
So you wash away, and you're almost doing the old breakdance move where you scissor your legs and you follow the elbow up. You like that?
You used to dance, to break dance?
No, but I did swing dance.
You're a good dancer. Yeah, you're a very good dancer. I remember you at the camp.
Yeah.
Do you still have that video?
I don't know. The swing dancing video?
At the camp.
I bet you Megan's probably going to try to get it from my wife now.
On the table.
Yeah. Oh, on the table.
Do you remember you on the table dancing? I hope we get that video on. Oh my
man.
God.
That was dirty
Peter.
dancing.
That was a good swing dancing,
A
Peter.
little too much kashasha.
No. Was very nice. You're a good dancer.
My wife and I, we used to teach swing dancing.
Serious?
Yeah, man, we were awesome. We'd go and we'd dance. That's what we did. Before I started jiu-jitsu,
Now you're gonna tell me jiu-jitsu got you away from dancing?
No. This was in college. When I had finished football, playing football, wanted something to do. We decided we were getting married. Let's learn how to dance. And then we just
Serious?
we became good at it, and we just really got into it.
I think I saw a video of you dancing. Was it somebody else party? I think it was Beth and Joe.
Oh, their
50th?
anniversary party. Yeah.
Was 50?
Swing dancing. I was spinning her all around.
Yeah. Was that one, I think.
It's fun.
You should get a video put on. It's very cool. That's nice.
So you wash away, and what people don't realize is that you don't just wash the arm away. You need to get up to your elbow, right, for the escape. You plant, and then you can slide out. Put your butterfly hook back in.
Peach, I'll tell you.
This escape, I don't know if you remember when you were training me for the World Pro in Abu Dhabi in 2012, and you had a bunch of your I was a brown belt at the time, and you had a bunch of your black belts running side control on me.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I just use this move over
and over. They couldn't stop you.
It's very hard to stop.
They couldn't stop you. It's awesome.
I have blue belts, and I'm sure you do too. They get this position. They get that control. You've got to make an adjustment. You've got to from the top position. You've got to make an adjustment if they get the grip. It's very hard because you go from offense to all of a sudden I'm not in control anymore.
Yeah.
So
Pete, I'm telling you, since you showed me this technique, it became I'm not kidding, my number one defense from side control. I love the move. I think it's works great. Great.
Details one more time for the white belts and blue belts and purple belts and black belts because we all need the details.
You give.
Again, what I really like about what you did here was your framing, right, to create some space between your opponent and you. And as you frame up, you're actually overhooking real quick. So it's uncomfortable when the guy tries to, basically it's like pummeling. When he tries to pummel back in, you shoot the arm through, and now you're going for that big wash of the arm, gripping below the elbow, and you're sitting all the way up to your elbow, to your knees, and then you're using that hand almost like arm drag where you scoot your hips, your butt to your hand, and rotate back into butterfly.
You know what I tell them, Pete? Actually, it's one movement. You cannot stop in a half.
Exactly.
That's what I tell you. And I remember it's funny because you showed this technique at camp and became my defense. I love it. See, from camp.
From camp. Go to
Right
camp.
there. Go camp, right?
Awesome.
Was awesome. This technique, it's awesome.
Thanks,
That's
Deco.
awesome.
I appreciate it.
No, thank you, man. Thanks for another. Should I finish?
Sure.
Yeah. Good. We're taking over. Man, thanks for an awesome week, Pete. And I can't wait until we do the next one. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love this thing. You know, I think we're getting very good feedbacks about it. I think people really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because
And if
the technique
if you're
is.
on YouTube watching this is a piece of BJJ Weekly. It's an app. It's available for all platforms. So go get it. It's a free app. There's no in-app purchases. It's just an app. We just have fun with it. We're creating content for you. So go get some.
Yeah.
Go get some.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks, Deco. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Peach. I just wanna really quick, how I said, thank Jeremy also. I know Megan's right there behind the camera, but I wanna thank her too. She's doing a great job with all the videos,
All the magazines, all the issues, all
everything
the
that
little
she's
things.
doing the BJJ Weekly, and I love how she makes, she brings this life, this fun life to those videos.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. See you next week.
See you next week.